up, y'all? So, anyways, I wanted to get on here and just kind of chit chat. I've been seeing things on social media with GRB, like mommy needs a nap lady that calls her at GRB. What about a clown? You know what I'm saying? A fucking clown talking about her face is top tier. No fucking ain't, for one. How she's this and she's that and da-da-da-da, and I'm thinking, people do change their mind, right? People change their mind. That's cool, whatever. But this girl goes from, I'm blown beauty art. Just order my art. And then she goes to, I'm a famous author or a top-selling or best-selling author of books of lies. It should be like, the book should say my time, the time I can stand, or it should say something, I could stand the whole time or something. She should have, the book was a lie, okay? She could walk the whole time. And I just want to, and I'm not standing up for her, so please don't think I'm standing up for the dummy, because I don't like that bitch. I don't care. I wouldn't want to meet her. The first thing I would want to do is deck her in the mouth. One minute she's this, one minute she's that, and then what gets me is God this and God that, and I'm doing a God podcast, and my producers and all this stuff is trying to get it together. The logistic, I don't even think the bitch knows what logistic means. The logistic of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think she knows what that means. The litigations of stuff. Anyways, stupid. Ooh. Anyways, so then she jokes around about killing her fucking baby daddy. Might be baby daddy, because I swear on everything I love, I go by the facts. And in her divorce papers to Ryan, it states that she was not pregnant and there was not a child, a common child, any child involved. And the courts anywhere in the states do not skip over that sheet, okay? In the court packet. They don't just skip over the kid and the pregnancy shit. And Ryan Anderson, I know you're lying about having a court-ordered paternity test. You're a fucking liar. Anyways, you're going along with her shit because she keeps messing with you and she keeps calling you and she keeps stringing you along, triangulating him and Ken. That's what's going on, and I just can't believe Ken's falling for that fucking shit. Like, come on, she's a fucking lame, a reject, alright? Y'all liked when the cameras was around, when it was good, like always on y'all, always on y'all, always on y'all. Y'all suck. That fucking show hardly lasted. It sucked so fucking bad. It was boring. But anyways, now she's in the era of, I'm a hot girl summer, I'm a baddie, I'm a this, I'm a that. No, you're not, because you're using fucking major filter, Photoshop, turning the contrast down all the way, and you're using Snapchat, and then you're posting it on TikTok so you can hide the tag of the filter, you stupid bitch. You can do that. And if she's not using Snapchat, which she says she loves Snapchat, well, a lot of people do. It's never been out of style, you dumbass. People make bank on there too. Anyways, it don't matter. She's a fucking lazy bitch. She's never gonna have a real job. She doesn't have any skills. She didn't even get her GED. She fucking cheated on her math test and she got busted. Busted. So anyways, she can't go to college. She fucking, for some reason, some of y'all believe she got that GED. No, the fuck she didn't. Have y'all seen proof? Have y'all seen proof? No, you haven't, and you're not going to. And if she holds something up, she made that shit. So anyways, This child, Aurora, who the, ooh, anyways, this child, it's not her child, it's her brother's child, and if it's not her brother's, then it's that lady's child. I mean, come on, you move all the way from Ireland or Australia to be closer to fucking GRB? Really? What the? There's something wrong with people in this world. I guess it was, this woman moved back to the States, or come to the States. I don't even know if she was ever lived in the States, but she come to the States to be closer to GRB. Okay? Gypsy Al Slater, Rose Blanchard, where the crocodiles and the alligators and the possums breed. Okay? Like, what the fuck, dude? I mean, how did the world, why did y'all, you know, and that's the thing, a lot of y'all made her famous, and a lot of these content creators keep on engaging, and they're like, we just want her off social media, do you understand, the more you engage, the more you talk about her, she's a narcissist. She has to have her battery filled. She's a narcissist. And I understand, yes, she is a very bad part of the youth. Because young girls, young guys, whether they look up to her, kids, I'm talking about small kids, are on there standing up for her. And I'm like, where the fuck is their mother at? Thank God I raised my daughter right. My daughter is 18. But when Gypsy got out, she was just about to turn 16. So she was like at the end of 15, the age of 15. And she didn't like Gypsy Rose right off the bat. She didn't. And she never did. I didn't. I seen right through her. Because if I ever thought she was a victim of that, of course, I would not be talking the way that I talk about her. I would not be trying to tell people, hey, this bitch is dangerous. She ain't right in the fucking head. You know, not everybody's like me, the heart, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not scared of no Gypsy fucking Blanchard, okay? I would deck that bitch in her mouth. If she ever come towards me, I would fight her. That's just who I am. Like, and of course she would never come at me because she is a pussy. She's scary. She has other people do her dirty work. And that's by proxy. Yes. And she thinks she's gonna get away with it each time. She should know by now you ain't gonna get away with that shit because you didn't get away with it with Nick. You know, you kind of did, but you still had to do time. And not only that, you got out below your minimum. Who does that? You should get in trouble right now. And Rod should too. And Krusty the Bucket should get in trouble right now because they had a petition. And all these people signed this petition to get her out earlier. And the governor of Missouri or whatever, he let her out earlier than her minimum. I've never heard of no shit like that. You have a minimum and you have a max. And you have a choice to go to school or work your time down to your minimum. That's how it is where I'm from. And it sounds like that's how Missouri is too. So, anyways, she's a fucking piece of shit. A big piece of shit. Alright, but anyways, yeah, she's a fucking piece of shit. And that's just how I feel. No, she is not going to help people that's incarcerated trying to get acclimated out in society. She's not going to do that. She can't even take a class to get her certificate without a GED or high school diploma, okay? To get a certificate in peer support. She can't even do that, okay? So anyways, what I'm saying is, she ain't shit. She ain't about shit. She's a liar. Melissa Moore, you deserve everything you get negatively against you. You deserve a lot of shit. You profited off your dad being a serial killer, okay? Come on now. Everyone thought that was alright, you know, but then she got this gypsy fucking Blanchard and fucking all these lies. And they've caught Melissa Moore in lies, or Gypsy told Melissa Moore, the first time I ever tasted food, real food, it was when I was in prison. Yeah, Melissa Moore on that stage saying that. Yeah, when she finally went to prison, that's the first time she ever ate solid food. These people are stupid. I mean, where in the hell has society gone? Like, I just don't get it. But she's going to continue to be on social media until people stop engaging. That's just how it's going to be. And she thinks it's okay to sit on her ass and try to be an influencer. Which, by the way, she's not a great influencer. She's a bad influence on children, on teenagers, and young adults. Okay? So she ain't shit. She ain't about shit. With this whole baby thing, that's what's gonna have to come out, and that's what's gonna ruin her. Okay? And I don't know how she's gonna get caught. I don't know how, but someone's gonna blow her in. That's what's gonna happen. Someone's gonna blow her in. I don't think Bree is, because I think she played Bree. I think she played Sheena too, acting like that was her baby, and Krusty going along with it. That's what I think. So I don't think they're gonna tell it. And plus too, she probably made them sign an NDA. Dumbasses. It's probably why Bree hasn't fucking got on here saying shit. But then again, I don't know. Bree's kind of like, she don't give a fuck, you know. But I'm hoping she went and she is getting clean. She's dealing with whatever, you know. I'm not gonna sit there and talk shit about Bree. I've said a few choice words in the last 2 years, but not too hard. Matter of fact, she tried to say something to me on my TikTok and I blocked her because Bree has no dogs in this fight, okay? I don't have no dogs in this fight, but then again, yes I do, because this is society. And if I see someone, listen, I have a record too, but it's been over 12, 13 years, something like that, since my last conviction. I just think that it's not really, people like Gypsy never change. They go back to prison. And no, she hasn't gone back to prison yet, but it's coming. It's coming. It might happen in a few years, 5 years, maybe 3 months, who knows, but it's coming. So, you know, I don't know, but it fucking kills me when she's like, they're just hater, they're just jealous. Jealous of what? You being a mommy killer? You groomed an autistic man because you're evil and you're cruel for him to do your dirty work? But then again, now they got her fucking DNA, someone else's DNA in that crime scene. And it's like the police ignored it. But they have somebody else's DNA. And now people are starting to wonder, was Dee Dee dead before Nick stabbed her? Nick has always said he stabbed her 4 times. That's it. That's it. And I don't think he's ever changed his story. Where did the other stabbings come from? Where did that V come from? I think Gypsy. Gypsy's a sicko. They found blood on her clothes. And she wore the same clothes for days. She has horrible hygiene, they said. So I'm letting y'all know, because y'all see that in the pictures and blah, 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 blah. I bet that bitch hasn't took a fucking bath or shower in like 5 days. they say she has a hard time keeping up with her hygiene, just like daily life. She can drive. She can put an act on. That's, like, oh, I got lost. This is me lost. Being performative. I didn't know my camera was on. Thinking that she's cute. And she's not. She looks like a fucking idiot. But I'm telling you, Ken, you're next. If I was you, I would boot that bitch out the door before she boots you. Because she's going to boot your ass out the door, hun. So if I was you, you better do what you got to do. Because y'all, you ain't got a kid by her. You know you don't. You're sticking around for the last bit of money. And yeah, you got an okay job there. I would say it's fucking back-breaking work if you're working 12 hours a day. God damn. To support your family. That's wild. Are you going to do that for the rest of your life? To take care of your baby doll? For real. Dude, give it up. She's not. And a man that loves a woman, I just want to say this, a man that loves a woman does not take them to a strip club. They don't put her in that type of environment. They don't even talk that shit, or they don't even talk about strip clubs around a woman they love. Okay? They don't put you in that type of environment. So ladies, hear it from me. If a man loves you, he's not going to take you to a strip club. He's not. Now, if you're in that freaky, weird shit, and he really knows you are, I guess he would. I don't know. But, nah, if a man really loves you, he ain't going to have some other woman's titties sitting on your face. Like, what? She said that fucking Ken bought her a lap dance. And all she did was laugh while the woman's titties was sitting on her face. And I'm thinking to myself, if Ken loved her, he wouldn't put her in that situation. And he wouldn't have another woman's tits on her face. A stripper at that, okay? That shit ain't cute. That shit's stupid. That shit's like teenage shit. Young adult shit. Like, just stupid. Experimenting. You're just dumb, Gypsy, and you don't see it. And it's fucking hilarious. Because if a man loves you, he's not gonna take you there, girl. He's not gonna put you in that situation. So anyways, keep thinking he loves you. We already know he's not gonna put a fucking ring on it. So you might as, if I would have took it as, damn, you want me to go to a strip club? You want me to see what strippers are about and what you see? Like, no, my old man would never, ever do that. So that should tell her right there that Ken does not love her. And let's say this kid is real, okay? And I'm wrong, and so many people are wrong, but let's just say that I'm wrong, okay? He still don't love you, and you're his baby mama. Girl, you're... But one day, you haven't met a bad girl yet. You don't know what that is. But I am praying one day someone just... Why? It's being filmed because they already called you a murderer while you were taking a picture with all those little girls. They did. They screamed murderer. And it looked like the new character unlocked. What's her name? Raquel, Rocky, or whatever the fuck her name is. It looked like she kind of flipped them off a little bit. Anyways, someone's going to walk up to you and they are going to deck the shit out of you. And I hope to God, and I do, I hope to God that it's recorded. I hope someone takes pictures while you're going down. Y'all have a nice day.